This week on North Point, we look at the world of being a seller of Takis in high school. In 2009, when I was in high school, a little snack came from Mexico called Takis. And the only way we can get them at that time was through kids signing up through their backpacks for $1. And they were like Flaming Hots, on crack or something. They were just really spicy and they were really good. Since then, they're now distributed all over the U.S. Through Pepsi Cola, I think, bought the company. But still in high schools today, kids are still selling Takis in their backpacks, and Mexican Takis, and it has become a $100 industry. So today we follow Ramon Elias Ramirez III and see what his life of selling Takis is. We travel to Laredo to meet up with Ramon Elias Ramirez III, a 14-year-old high school student who sells Takis from his backpack at his local high school. We caught up with him going to his dealer's/supplier's house to pick up that week's batch of Takis.
So for how long has he been your dealer?
About 2 years.
Trust him?
Sometimes. Carlitos! Carlitos!
Ramon's dealer always offers him a free sample so Ramon can be assured that that week's batch is 100% Mexican Takis and nothing less. So we're here at Ramon's Takis dealer's house, in the dirty south of Laredo. He went inside to buy a bag. A bit shady if you ask me. He's carrying around an assault rifle. And he's 11 years old. It's kind of sketchy. Meet 11-year-old Carlitos Ramos Sr. Ramon tells us he's been selling Takis for the past 3 years, ever since he dropped out of elementary school. His parents were nowhere to be found. From what we heard is that supposedly his parents are both incarcerated.
What happened? Did the deal not go down?
He's getting me the stuff right now. He's coming in right now.
Why do you come to him?
He's on my supplier.
Is Laredo dry on Mexican Takis right now?
Yeah. He's the only real supplier, to be honest.
So apparently before we leave, he wants to show us his gun. My only question is, where are his parents?
But he does it all the time. Yeah, I'll come back next week for another batch.
Don't want
Who is it?
So show us how you set up your backpack.
So what I would do, once I get the package, I'd open it up. There's all the goodies. What I would normally do is I'd pack maybe 1 or 2 here in the front. Back. Maybe 3. And the rest of them maybe about 12. You can't tell there's a compartment there. It's hidden by the seat here. This is where I put all my bills.
So what was the first thing you ever sold?
First thing I ever sold was Chicles. This is the first one. Keep it as a Lucky Charm.
Was that from the first pack you ever sold?
Yep.
What made you move from Chicles to Takis?
I saw there was more money to be made, and I don't know, it seemed a lot more fun.
Have you gotten caught?
No, never got caught.
So how do you sell? Like how when let's say I'm a student, I come up to you. How do you sell? Like you do it? Is there like a certain way you do it to not get caught? How do you do it?
Really, what you do, the student gets his backpack, puts it here. You do it as quick as possible, really.
So
Away from security.
do you get the money first, or do you get the Takis out first?
Money first.
You see, they're talking about the real deal.
Yeah. But sometimes the student wants to see that you have something you might be working on or something.
And so by the end of the day, this backpack is empty. There's no Takis in the backpack. So you're always cleared out at the end of the day.
So how much do you make a month in just selling Takis
In a month, I make about $330
in profit?
just profit, pure profit.
And why do Mexican Takis sell better than American Takis?
Something about the texture and the flavor, it's a lot better. I don't know, people go crazy for it.
Midway through our interview, Ramon got a text from one of his usuals asking him if he was going to be selling tomorrow.
Text message. Let me see. Check it out, man.
Can't see. Oh wow, so people are already waiting for you to send tomorrow, to buy tomorrow, to sell?
Yeah.
And what's the process on when you get in trouble? Like when you get caught, what happens?
The first one, it's a warning. Second one, it's a higher level of warning. Third one, I'll call your parents and have a parent-teacher or parent-principal conference. And the fourth one, it's game over. It's juvie.
How many kids are there selling Takis in your school?
For freshmen, about 8 or 9.
8 or 9 is in the freshman class
Just for freshmen.
that sell Takis.
Yes.
And do y'all compete? Do y'all like?
Yeah, we have our territories, we don't cross paths. Make sure we don't.
Before we left Laredo, Ramon told us he can get us in contact with Cesar Gonzalez, aka Little Caesars. For those of you who don't know who Little Caesar is, he is the most notorious Takis seller in America. He has flunked his senior year 4 times just so he can sell Takis in high schools. Also, he is one of the founders of this new rap phenomenon called snap rap. He is the creator of the song called I Got That Purple Bag, Hit Me Up. Take a listen. We've been trying to get in contact with Little Caesar for years, but with no luck. So we took up with Ramon on his offer to go meet him. Sadly, when we got to his house, there was no answer and there was no one there. It's pretty hot out here. It's about, I think, 102. So we went to Little Caesar's house to to interview him, and there was no answer. So now we're gonna see what. Suddenly, out of nowhere, this kid came running from Cesar's house. Then he asked to talk to Ramon in private.
What happened?
Well, that was Little Caesar's cousin. Little Caesar is in juvie because he got his 4th strike selling Takis. It's tough, bro. It's scary.
Do you see yourself, going on and selling other things, more bigger things, dangerous things?
Might progress.
So you want to keep on selling?
On the next North Point, we travel to Eagle Pass, Texas to meet a man named Moy who has been farting one continuous fart for the past year, and we see how that's changed his life. Only on the next North Point.